This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2023 Gemini Full Moon. The full moon takes place on November 27th, 2023 at 1:16 a.m. Pacific Time, 4:16 a.m. Eastern Time, 9:16 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, at 4 degrees Gemini 51 minutes, 4 degrees Sagittarius 51 minutes. What you been thinking? What you been hearing? What you been talking about? More and more and more, the skies are saying. The noise level and general feistiness are only going to escalate until they suddenly don't. The reason is the backstop wired into this year's Gemini full moon. It's paradoxical. Gemini is not normally containable. It traffics in curiosity and flexibility and mental energy that darts this way and that. Gemini is also not a naturally emotionally expressive sign, but when it hosts the full moon, it has us talking about feelings or feeling the impact of words, or both. We've been saying, reading, and hearing a lot, and some of that has been hitting home. The communication flow of late has been high energy, at times boundary pushing and inquisitive, at times philosophical and political, at times lighthearted and joking, and at times, maybe at all times, assertive to the point of aggressive. Gemini's ruler Mercury is in high-flying Sagittarius, fueling optimism and boosterism and going for a good time, or running for the hills. The cosmic messenger has company encouraging all of this, with the Sun and Mars, ruler of our motivation and actions, traveling together in the sign and opposite the Moon. The Sun-Mars combo adds push to conversations and tilts them toward an intellectual superiority that deigns to impose its perspective onto others. Dogma plays a role in some of them. Mercury is in a tight square to Neptune, which heightens religious overtones or delusional, magical, unrealistic thinking, or outright gaslighting and lying. The pressure does contain the potential for higher perspectives and guidance. Ask for that if you find someone coming at you with statements that feel off or make you woozy. Neptune is providing a secret sauce or love potion as well from a trine to his earthly counterpart in love and inspiration, Venus. That link is delivering love of all kinds, compassion, and forgiveness, and a vague sense that God's in his heaven and all's right with the world, even if it doesn't look right. All of the full moon dramas are coming to a head and hitting a cosmic stop sign. The full moon and Mars are in a T-square to Saturn, ruler of structure, commitment, responsibility, accountability, and time. He's in his last days at 0 degrees Pisces, the degree of his direct station, where he has been lingering since October 12th. Everything about him is slow, steady, determined, and firm. All of the hubbub and demands and aggression are pushing on him, and his message is, stop. No. Behave. The buildup and impact are much like the final bars of the Beatles' A Day in the Life, when the orchestra crescendos into a thunderclap of a piano chord that lingers for nearly a minute. Keep that in mind as this full moon plays out, from the sudden shift to how long resolution hangs in the air. The noise, the arguing, and the Neptunian notions are rising and rising and rising, and then suddenly, bam, they stop. Containment, reality, and consequences come down on them, slowly, inexorably. Arguments stop or hit stalemates. Authority steps in. Patterns of thinking, including policies, reach a limit. Someone may be forced to take responsibility for what they've been saying. If you've been overthinking an issue or been really affected or worked up over it, you may arrive at a point of calm. And if nothing else, a break is tempering the high-flying exuberance and optimism that arrived with Mars and the Sun entering Sagittarius. No horse breaking out of the corral and running willy-nilly. Slow and steady. Measured. Responsible. Adult. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to listen to my weekly forecasts, sign up for my mailing list, and book a session with me. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook, on the page Empowerment Unlimited, and in the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram and Threads at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.